Welcome to Unscripted with Nompumelelo. Today we're doing something a little different. We're not deconstructing a crisis or interviewing a guest. Today we're traveling, but we are not going to Paris. We're also not going to Dubai. We are certainly not going to New York. We are going home. I've spent the last few days immersed in this masterpiece of a book, The Traveler, Crossing Borders and Connecting Africa. This book is by the legendary brand authority Thebe Ikalafeng. If you think you know Africa, or if you think you know what it means to be a global citizen, this book will stop you in your tracks. For those who don't know, Thebe Ikalafeng is not just a traveler, he's a man on a mission. He set out to do what very few people, let alone Africans, have done. Visit every single country on the African continent, all of them. And this book is the visual and narrative evidence of that journey. The Traveler is a stunning book. It's a coffee table book, but to call it that feels like a disservice. It's a collection of letters to the continent. Thebe captures the chaotic beauty of our markets, the silence of our landscapes, and the incredible resilience in the faces of the people he meets. But what I love the most about this book is that it is unapologetically African. He doesn't shy away from the difficulties. He talks about the visas, the borders, the frustrations of trying to fly from one African capital to another and having to route through Europe to do that. How crazy is that? He writes about how we as Africans have allowed borders drawn by others to separate us from our brothers and sisters. It's not just a travel diary. It's a rebranding exercise. Thebe is showing us the Africa that the news doesn't show us. He shows us that Africa is not a country. It's a diverse, complicated, beautiful universe. Reading it feels like a sense of pride, but you also feel a sense of longing. You realize how much of your own backyard you haven't seen. And that brings me to the unscripted part of today's episode. I want to get real with you for a moment. I was reading Thebe's accounts of visiting places like Cape Verde, Rwanda, and Senegal, and I had to look in the mirror. And now I'm asking you to look in the mirror. Here's the unscripted challenge for this week. Where do you spend your money when you travel? I'm guilty. We are so quick to book a ticket to Bali. We save up all year for that trip to Italy or the shopping spree in London. We know the streets of Manhattan better than we know Maputo, Accra, or Nairobi. Why is that? Is it fear? Is it a lack of knowledge? Or have we internalized the idea that luxury and leisure only exist outside of Africa? Thebe Ikalafeng proved that you can cross borders and find excellence right here in the continent. So here's my challenge to you, the unscripted family. 1, audit your bucket list. If the top 5 destinations are all in Europe or America, ask yourself why. I'm guilty of that, so I am going to do that audit myself. Commit to 1. For your next holiday, I challenge you to book a trip to an African country you have never visited. Not the usual suspects. Go somewhere new. Go see the pyramids of Sudan. Go see the beaches of Zanzibar. Go experience the jazz in Kinshasa. Let's stop waiting for the rest of the world to validate our continent. We need to be the ones crossing those borders. We need to be the ones connecting Africa. I want to hear from you. Have you read The Traveler? And more importantly, do you accept the challenge? Drop me a comment or send me a DM. Tell me the one African city you're promising to visit in the next 12 months. Let's start a movement in the comments. As always, keep it real, keep it honest, and keep it unscripted. I am Nompumelelo. I will see you in the next episode.